Well, on a personal issue, you know, being a pretty small guy going to school, I had to put up with quite a bit of bullying, and in order to try to stop it, you agree to some things that you should never agree to, or you stay quiet when you should never stay quiet. But that doesn't make the bullying go away. It just makes it keep happening. So my advice is, stand up, speak up, that's the way it'll stop.
When I was in high school, I supported bullies. I cheered fights, and I'm not really proud of that fact. I should have stood up.
I am a father of 3 daughters. I do not believe that anyone should tell my daughters or anyone else what to do. Taught them, or brought them up, and they all have minds of their own. They all have working in society. Nobody at work, or everybody at work knows that I'm not the person that would laugh at jokes that are racial, sexist. I'd be the one that sitting there and smile and shake my head no. That's just what I believe. So.
For bullying, for me, there's the new law out under the provincial law. What I found discouraging, because I fall under federal, right, doesn't necessarily apply to our workplace, and I find that hugely disappointing because it's everywhere. Anybody, and it happens all the time, right? Our terminal manager, he's a classic bully. I said to our guys at work, if they were looking for a definition, you could have put this guy's face to it, and you want to look it up, and he's the definition of a bully, you know? So I believe everybody witnesses it. I don't believe everybody realizes it though. So it's an issue that needs a lot more attention, that's for sure, especially in the schools and stuff.
We're scarred by young people for the rest of their life with regards to being picked on, and they take that into adulthood, and it can be quite devastating.
Okay, well, with my daughter, she's a really kind-hearted girl, but we've taught her to accept people for who you are and that, and there's kids at the school that she takes under her wing, and she gets called names and everything because she's so kind-hearted to them, saying don't listen to these people, you know, kids who have emotional problems and that. And I always believe that you take people for who they are, you know, regardless color, the way they look, the way they act, you know. Nobody deserves undue pressures.
Hi, as a father, I just want to say obviously I'm against bullying. I think everybody has the right to go to either work or school and have a positive experience every day, and if that's not happening, then we need to do something about it.
I believe that everybody has the right to come into work and be treated equally and respectfully with everybody, no matter where you're from, no matter who you are, no matter what you believe.
So bullying is important to me because I have 2 children and I'm in a workplace where bullying happens, and I think that as a society and as a CAW Local 27 we can end bullying, and so I think we should do something.
Having raised 5 sons to be against bullying, I will take this pledge.
I find bullying is happening for kids, and they deserve a lot more respect, and we have to do our best to help these kids to defend themselves against these bullies, and we have to find a way, especially on the online bullying, find a way to flush these people out and make them pay for what they do.
But the only thing I understand right now is that bullying's changed so much from when we grew up. You know, when we were growing up, bullying was face to face in the schoolyard, and you know, you know, lots of times either you had the ability at least to identify who it was, and have, you know, if you had friends or family, people would stick up for you. You'd stick up for yourselves. Today, it's so crazy when you see people. They can bully from the other side of the city with a text message, and anonymously, and it's mean-spirited, and it's awful, and we have to stand up against it. It's wrong, and it's affecting our kids, and it's affecting everybody.
Okay, I'm taking the pledge today because I believe that Canada and London, Ontario should be inclusive. And that means everybody that lives here has the right to be treated with dignity and respect from all of us.
I regrettably have seen both sides of the old equation of bullying. In healthcare, regrettably, because there's such a top-down and a very strong authoritarian management style, you can see this kind of tendency come out in individuals, and you know, it comes out through a lot of stress in the workplace and power imbalances between those in positions of power and those who are not. And I certainly support anything that we do to make a more vibrant, better, healthier, respectful environment for all. So I can lend my support to any pledge that says that, and I believe that everyone
has the right to live
In our community
Where they feel safe and included.
Valued and
Safety.
regardless of differences. I pledge
To be respectful of others and to stand up
Against bullying.
Whenever
and wherever I see it.